Okay, this is EP.2 of the Clean Hamster podcast, and my name is Dean Hebsher, and I can't wait to start talking to a microphone by myself weekly. This is really fun for me because I'm alone a lot in my house, and I just need an outlet. Like I said in the first episode, I just wanted to do something like this just because I have a lot on my mind all the time. And when I'm around my friends, I talk a lot. I don't really know when to stop. So I thought this would be a good outlet. Get it? Good, sweet. Fucking it's it's a Tuesday. And Jacob's not home. My roommate, obviously, because he's in love again. And you know when that happens, you're just not home a lot because you would rather be there. You know what I mean? I get it, right? I totally understand. But no matter what, I'm coming off as a little bitter. So no matter what I say, no matter what I say where it's like, no, it's good. No, it's like behind this, I know people are going to be like, well, he sounds bitter. I do. I miss my buddy, right? But he's in love, you know? Anyway, I had a pretty fun week. I went on a little vacation with my father. My father just went through his second divorce ever to my stepmom, who I never loved, so it's fine. It's not like I'm hurt by it. But just to make sure he's not, I went on a little vacation with him to a place we used to go where we were kids. Well, not when he was a kid, when I was a little kid, and he was still a full-grown adult. Uh, and it was really interesting because I had a long car ride with my dad. We got to hang out. We got to listen to music, and it was just fun. I'm definitely closer with him now than I was when I was in high school, because I was in high school, and it's impossible to be close with a high school kid when you're an adult with good morals and judgment. There's no, like, you know what I mean? Like, sure, we had our moments and stuff, but like we didn't get along. Like, I was fucking 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I was a nightmare. I was a piece of shit. I was a piece of shit. I lied through my teeth every day of my life. And I would, man, there's no, being that age is, you're constantly just pulling a fast one on everybody, I think. You're always just trying to, like, duck under something or, like, dodge responsibilities and just do whatever you want, even if whatever you want is way more boring and useless than what you were supposed to do. For sure. It's so interesting, but whatever. Everything's relevant to its time. It's so interesting to think about that, though. Like, I skipped work. Just because I knew when I was 16, I skipped work all the time because I knew that, like, I was like, I still live with my dad. Like, I have a roof. There's food in the fridge. Like, this money isn't keeping me alive. Like, it's not keeping my lights on. Like, I'm a kid still. I don't have my own place. So I would just be like, not going, and just fucking dip out on work, which is crazy. So irresponsible. I got in so much trouble for that. Just to, like, what? Just to go, like, hang out with my friends after school. And, like, they'd be like, don't you have work? And I'd be like, yeah, but fuck it, dude. I don't even need that job. Like, that's so bad. But whatever. I knew there's peanut butter in the fridge, and I had a bed. I had a room. Like, I didn't pay rent or anything, right? I was 16. I had braces, It was fun. Anyway, I went on this vacation with my dad. I'm surprised I actually remember what I was talking about there. Hell yeah. Fucking A, Dean. I went on a little vacation with my dad, and it was really fun. It was interesting, because he's doing well. He might not be, but I don't know. He's pretty good at hiding it if he's not. But he seems to be all right. He's actually just genuinely stoked to be by himself again. And that's nice. Because he felt, you could tell he fell out of love. And he's just stoked to get back to doing his own thing and just creating new memories. And he told me he started dating again. We're not even out of the city yet, and we're in the car, and he was like, so I went on a date with this chick last night, and I was like, word, Dad? Like, he said chick. And he's 62. And I thought that was adorable. But he was telling me he purposely, every time he goes on a date, he's been on 3 so far. He purposely goes to this restaurant that's near his house. So, like, if he's not digging it, he'll just dip out and walk 10 feet up to his house and just ghost this woman. Like, that's fucking, what an asshole. But that's so fucking crazy funny to me. Hurtful, but hey, whatever. It's not like they had a connection, I guess. He hasn't had to do it yet, but he was telling me, like, I always tell her to meet me at this place. She doesn't know where I live, so just in case I don't like it, I can pretend to go to the bathroom and then just leave, go home, and be like, whatever, didn't work out. Chalk that up. That's crazy. That's awesome. That's an adult move. Well, it's not. It's kind of childish. It's, avoiding confrontation. But what are you going to do, right? That's so my dad, too, because that's me, right? But, like, older. And so... So, like, me being like, Dad, you motherfucker. Like, in the back of my head, I'm like, it's not a bad idea. It's not that bad of an idea. So, whatever. But anyway, we were on this little vacation. It was fun. My dad loves weed, which is cool. But, like, I don't really... He offered me a hit of his joint 2 times, and I was like, no, because I just didn't feel like being high with my dad in a hotel room. I just wanted to hang out and kind of chit-chat and do whatever, eat, hang out. I already know him pretty well, but I just didn't want to be high as shit on weed with him. I don't know what it is. Like, I've seen him high all the time, all throughout my teenage years, and like, I was just like, my friends were like, "Oh, it's sick. You should get high with your dad," and I'm like, "Fuck that, dude. I would rather be high with by myself than with anybody." I don't think... Dude, I can't stand... I remember I used to hate it so much when they'd be like, let's go to the forest and smoke weed in high school or in elementary school even. Be like, yo, like, let's get a crew. Let's walk to the forest at 4 p.m. and then smoke a bunch of fucking weed. No way. No. That sucks. Because then in an hour and a half, it's going to be dark. You're going to be like, oh, and your brain's going to freak out. And you still got to go home? Like, you have to go home. You're a kid. And you're high. Because being high on weed lasts for like 5 hours. Like, I think. But fuck that. Sitting on like a stump and just like getting a bunch of stuff out of your backpack and resting it on other stumps. And then smoking weed and then blowing it. And like, you don't have enough water. And like, you wish you had some snacks. But because you're in the forest. Like, being high by yourself at home is the best. You can't beat it, right? Fuck being high in public. I hated that. I was never good at it. People loved it. People loved being like, let's smoke weed and then walk around the thing. And I'd be like, no, dude, I'm take what I want and then go home and rub my cock. That's all I wanted to do, is be high as shit and fucking masturbate. Like, so much. So many times. The first time I ever touched my dick when I was high, I poked it and it just went ring, 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 and just fucking became a rod. And I just rubbed it till the semen came out and it was sick. And then I just remember looking at myself in the mirror with my red ass fucking stoned eyes. I was like 14 and just being like, and out loud for sure saying to myself in the mirror, that was awesome. And then having a big old post-cum weed nap. Post-cum weed naps in 2011 were lit! I'm literally just reminiscing about being stoned in the middle of my living room by myself. I'm 22 years old. This is awesome. This is great. It's so fucking exciting. How long's it been? 10 minutes? Easy. Fucking cakewalk. Anyway, I wrote down some stuff I wanted to talk about. And some of the things I think are pretty interesting. I love... Everyone has their Everyone has their guilty pleasure on YouTube. Everyone goes down their wormholes and stuff. Everyone has their thing that they like watching, whether it's when they're by themselves, when they're drunk even, when they're high, or just like when they're sad. Like, you like watching stuff. You just like fucking pouring gas on the fire. Everyone loves doing that. This is a little embarrassing, but the 2 things that I can't get enough of are celebrity talk show appearances. You know what I mean? When I find out someone was on one of the late night shows, I'm like, oh, I want to see every part of that interview. I like that. I love fantasizing about being on one of those shows one day. Or on the other end of the spectrum, I maybe once a month find myself gravitating towards just straight up 9/11 videos. Fucking, I don't know why. It is fucked up. I don't like watching them, but I like watching them a little bit. Like you know what it is, like I was in kindergarten when 9/11 happened, and I don't really remember. I actually remember being like, "Oh, 2 planes fucked up today," and they, Jesus, my phone. I remember being like, "Wow, 2 planes just fucking shit the bed today," and happened to hit 2 buildings that were side by side. I literally thought 2 commercial flights were like, "Whoops," and they were like, "Wow, what a coincidence." But then someone explained to me what terrorism was and how those, and I was like, "Oh, that was on purpose." Like, I literally thought that was accidental. 2 planes being like, "Oh, fuck," and just hitting these buildings. But it was for real. And then when I found out that there's so much footage of the second plane hitting the World Trade Center, there's so much footage, so many different angles, because there's billions of people in New York City. Millions, I don't know about billions, but who just had their cameras out filming the first tower on fire, and basically accidentally happened to get the second plane hitting the other building. You know what I mean? Like, home videos, basically. Like, that's fucking insane. The ones from the news telecast are crazy too. I was like, how, like, because they had like a steady shot on the buildings just kind of on fire, right? And then before you know it, like, into frame comes another building, and you hear live news anchors being like, "Holy shit!" Like, freak the fuck out. And then other people who are just in their high-rise condos being like, "Wow, what the fuck? Oh my god!" And then like another fucking plane just hits, and the sound it makes, man, like in some of these cameras, I'm like, that sounded like a crack of thunder amplified times fucking a billion, zillion, trillion. Like, and it fucking rattles my bones, but like, I can't take my eyes off it. It's kind of fucked up, but whatever, it already happened. Like, it was a horrible tragedy, but like, man, searching up, I've literally typed in 9/11 plane impact or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, it blows my fucking mind being like, wow. Also, another thing is, people have never seen, imagine like the natural reaction of like, coming from yourself, even if you saw something that big going that fast, hitting something that big and that like colossal and stationary too. Like, no one's ever seen a building fall like that. You know what I mean? Like, it really does. Like, you gotta fucking imagine, like, your eyes and your brain seeing something that big just fall, or even seeing something like an airplane that low to the ground going 500 miles an hour, smoking a fucking structure that's like 3,000 feet tall. Processing that in your head, like, there's no other reaction than to just scream. Like, we've never seen that something that big in real time, like, hit or fall or something like that. Like, scaling that with your eyes is something that, not a lot of people get to do that. So, like, that's gonna cause some PTSD if you just see that with your eyes. Imagine the people that were fucking in there, like, that's crazy. So I think about all that stuff when I watch those videos, and when I go down those little wormholes. It's easy to get out of those wormholes too. It's not like I'm stuck in there and I'm like, I'm looking up conspiracy theories. I am, but like, I'm not believing them. They're crazy, But sometimes, yeah, that's my odd guilty pleasure on YouTube, is looking up 9/11 videos. It's fucked up, but sorry, that's who I am, I guess. I'm sorry. So Canadian. What else was I? Oh yeah, I love rap music. I listen to rap music all the time. There's so many rap songs that I love, but that I can't take seriously because, like, there's so much going on in them. Like, there's so many rap songs out there that have so much fucking noise in them, where it's like, quiet. I want to hear the beat and hear the rap, but in the background there's just like, there's just fucking samples of everything. It's like the producer was like, I like this sample, I like this sample, I like this. I put them all in this put them all over the beat, so it's like interrupting the lyrics. Like, no. trim it down, keep the beat, keep the lyrics. I don't want to hear 1,000 of your friends in the background being like, blah, 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 and fucking freaking out. Like, I'm trying to focus on what the guy's saying. I like rap. I like lyricism. I like the beat. You keep putting in, like, these sounds. It's like they don't, like, trim the fat, you know? Fuck. There's just rap songs out there that have too much going on in them. All right, we're going to record this rap song where there's a straight up fucking 200 to 300 person house party going on in the background. And I'm going to record it up in the bedroom when downstairs people are fucking just screaming. Like, that's what it sounds like. Blows my mind. You don't think, like, when they were playing it back, they're like, you don't think it's too busy? And then someone's like, nah, I love all that fucking, so much noise. It's weird. But I love rap music. Rap's so fucking good. I love when rappers make basketball player references. There's crazy ones out there. It makes me so happy when I hear like a name where I'm like, that guy wasn't even an all-star, and like a really like mainstream rapper like mentioned him. You know what I mean? Just for the sake of the rhyme, I guess. But still, it's like, fuck yeah, these guys know their ball. It's so cool. And I'm a huge basketball fan, so I'm always like, sick. Someone said, no, it was Meek Mill. He was like, we go miles like Darius. And I was like, Darius Miles wasn't even that sick. Like, he was in the league for like 4 years. Like, he was in the movie Van Wilder, because there was a basketball team in that movie. And I was like, oh, it's fucking Darius Miles. Like, very weird, very strange. He was on LeBron James's rookie team. LeBron's first year in the league. He was on the same team as Darius Miles and Ricky Davis. But this isn't a basketball podcast, and I'm sure most of you are like, what the fuck are you talking about? But it's a comedy podcast. What else was I going to talk about? I'm addicted to coffee, no problem. It's crazy that now I'm like, I do need that every day. 100% I need that every day. That's what I consider an addiction, is if you need it every day. I need coffee every single day. I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to coffee, water, and pussy. Just kidding. No, definitely just coffee and water and farting and masturbating. But H2O. But 100% addicted to coffee. That's a fucking crazy addiction. Because when I was a kid and I'd see coffee, I'd be like, what? Like, fucking, you get addicted to that? And they're like, yeah, it's caffeine. It's an addictive substance. And I'd be like, fuck that. I do need it every day to feel okay. That's crazy. And people who are like, don't talk to me till I have my coffee, suck my asshole entirely. That doesn't mean anything. But it does now. I get it. But, like, don't say that. That's all. Don't say, there's so much stuff people say that bother me. I hate how everyone's saying living my best life now because it's in like a song or two. Shut up. That's really dumb and annoying, and I don't like it. And like, just be your own person. Just like come up with your own thing to say. You know? Say that. Just say and just bark. But then people will think you're crazy if you do that in public. Anyway. I work at a restaurant called Earl's, downtown Toronto. Come check me. No. And I like it a lot. I work with a lot of cool people. Starting a new job is always pretty scary, even if you know exactly what you're doing. Like, it's just the social aspect of starting a new job that's so nerve-wracking, because you just want everybody to like you and you want everyone to just like accept you for who you are right away. And who I am is like pretty annoying right away. Like, I don't ever really tone myself down for people unless I really, really need to. But like, I'm 100% me, like, right away with people. Like, I'm always joking around and messing around and referencing crazy things, and you know, everyone thinks I'm fucking on coke or like fucked up or something like that because I have so much energy. And like, no, I just like being. I have a severe ADHD. It's just that I think it's that. And I got a good sleep last night. You know what I mean? I just want to show everyone that I'm ready to go. You know, but I found out recently that people are like, to my face, people are like, you have too much energy. Fuck that. That hurts my feelings. And that's mean. And like, shut up. Just because you're not satisfied with the way you are as a person doesn't mean you got to make me feel bad. Sorry, I'm not sad as shit and tired. Fuck. I hate that. this one girl came up to me during, so I work a lot of like mornings, and in the morning, as soon as I'm up and I've had my coffee, I'm up. You know what I mean? I'm like, woo, let's get it, motherfucker. But then people at work, like these girls and these guys are just like, you need to tone it down. You know, how am I supposed to like, oh, okay. Like, fuck you. Oh, okay. You have too much energy in the morning. Oh, well, then I'll change my availability. You're a cunt. This one fucking girl at work just said that to my face. Same girl who also said, hey, are you gay? Because, wow, you know? Just be, it happens like, I'm going to say once a week. A girl is like, you're not gay, are you? Wow. And then I have to be like, okay, isn't it possible that like a slim down, I just call myself slim down, that a fairly skinny, put together, fucking whatever, smooth faced, my hair's always like done up, person who looks like me, isn't it possible that that guy's straight, and then that person, and after I say that, this person who assumed I'm gay has to be like, well, I guess that is possible. And then I'm like, okay, then great. Because look at me. That I'm him. All right? So fucking what? I like dancing around. I'm comfortable. I'm 100% comfortable with myself. Very in touch with my feminine side. I'm metrosexual as shit. Okay? But then as soon as I like sing a lyric of a song that's, by fucking who gives a shit, and like do a little dance or whatever at work because I'm in a good mood, girls are just like, oh, that's gay. And then they come up to my face and ask me, are you gay? That's insane, And even if I was, what the fuck? What if I was? What if I was like, yes? That's embarrassing. You look like a piece of shit. Oh, okay. Thought so, right? Like, that's so mean. It's none of your business at all, right? What does it change? That happens to me every week, man. That's crazy. Every single week, for sure. But hey, those were the cards I was dealt there, baby boy. Working with a bunch of dudes and a bunch of girls are like, it's so fucking annoying sometimes. Working with a group of like new dudes at work are just so like, because guys are so reserved and like, yo, like, what's up? How are you? Like they're so like, guys immediately are just threatened by other guys, I think, at work, because like going into a new job where there's a bunch of young men and young women, obviously they fuck, right? Especially at a restaurant, they fuck. So as soon as a guy like me comes in, I just feel that like tension, like there's animosity, like immediate, and it's like, why? You don't even know me, and like maybe I'm a threat, maybe I don't know, but like the dudes that I work with, the bartenders and like the servers and the other it's like just right away, like I have to be so nice and so extra and be like, how's it going, and just like go a little bit above and beyond to like make sure they like me, and then after that I'm like, yeah, fucking, I get to know who they are, and then it kind of works out, but like. It's just so weird. There's just so much fucking like unnecessary tension while working at a restaurant or a bar. So dumb. It makes no fucking sense to me. Guys, chill. Like, they're fries, and that's a beer, and that's it. Be nice, serve stuff, make money. Like, what the fuck? Shut up. Like, you're not saving lives. Every time I work a morning shift, no female server is in a good mood, not even a little bit. It fucking bothers me. And I'm the only one like, morning, guys. And they're like, oh, I'm so tired. Like, then sleep more. Put your fucking weird little coke habit on hold. And just fucking sleep and just like recharge. And like, I'm the one trying to brighten people's moods. I'm so hard done by. I'm the one trying to brighten people's moods. And then like girls look me in the face at work and they're just like, you need to tone it. Fuck you. Sorry for trying. Fine, I'll go back to being sad like you little fucking idiot. Come on. Give me something. I'm trying. I just want everyone to fucking like me. Ugh. They're always so tired too. Oh, I was working the other week, and in like the lounge part of where I work, every single server had fake lips. There was 5 servers on. every single one of them had fake lips. And I was like, whoa. That's that lounge money, baby. It's daytime. There's a lot of business guys that come in. I'm sure these servers make good money. I guess when you make that kind of money, you can go get injections, right? But it's weird. Some of the top lip ones are bad. Looks like you have a fucking shelf. Like, you look weird. You look like a cartoon. Fake lips. Fake tits. Fake hips. Yeah, that's a fake bitch. Fake lips. Fake tits. Fake hips. That's a fake bitch. Hey. Bad bitch. Average. Fake lips. Hey. Bang. 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 Pretty good. Anyway, I gotta work today at 5. It sucks. I wanted to hang out with Curtis and Jacob later, but I have to work, but I'll be done at about, I don't know, maybe like 11:30. It doesn't matter. Why am I telling you this? Why? But anyway, I just wanted to record another thing. I think I'm done. I've talked about everything I wanted to talk about, but I'm gonna start doing this consistently. I'm really excited. I want this to be like my winter thing. Anyway, it's me. I got a producer. She's fantastic. She's not here right now, but whatever. I just wanted to record, get some thoughts out, and I'm happy. Anyway, if you listen, thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it. These are just my thoughts. These are just my observations, and I hope that every single episode of my podcast, like, you learn something about me, and maybe you learn something about yourself, but no matter what, I guarantee you that you will laugh. That is a 100% guarantee. And if you didn't laugh, email me. Tell me you didn't laugh, and I will send you 8x10 of my dick. Thank you for listening, and I love you. Have a great day.